you a type B girly? Because I am. So currently it's 7 p.m. at night and I have a flight tomorrow evening and I have not packed. I know guys, I'm scared for myself. Luckily, I think at this point I'm a pro at last minute packing and vacation prep. So if you're ever in the same situation that I am, don't worry. I'm going to show you guys how to lock in so that we can have an overnight glow up, feel and look the best, and pack fast and efficiently so that you can enjoy yourself and have the best vacation possible. We can do this, you guys. Time's ticking as I speak, so I'm going to stop talking and let's get to work so we can be vacation ready. Okay, we're gonna start by planning and packing our clothes. In my opinion, this can really be the most tedious process, but I have found that this is the most efficient way where I plan all of my outfits. I'm actually editing this after my trip, and as you can see, I literally wore all the clothes that I brought, and that's because I pre-planned everything. If you have time, I highly recommend you to do this. This will genuinely save so much space in your suitcase because you're not gonna bring a bunch of outfits that you're just not gonna wear. I was gonna go to New York during fashion week, so I wanted my outfits to be tea. And to kind of save space in my suitcase, I'd like to pick clothes and accessories where I really feel like I could kind of mix and match with each other. I think only use like 2 bags and then I switch between the heels. And something that I also really like to do is I like to lay my outfit out on the ground with the shoes and accessories, so it makes it super easy when I'm changing and I'm just like, let me look at my little photo album and see what outfits I brought. And I kid you not, this will literally save you 50% of space in your suitcase. I used to just kind of throw things in and then I wouldn't even wear like half the outfit. I also always make sure to bring 1 set of workout clothes and then also just some basics because you never know when you might need them, and they're honestly just good to have on hand. Now that we kind of have everything laid out, get yourself some packing cubes. And not just the regular packing cubes, but the compression ones. You're gonna see how much stuff I can fit in these cubes. So you can either organize it by tops, bottoms, dresses, or you could do it maybe by outfits. Since I kind of already take photos of my outfits, I already know what goes with what. So I kind of just organize it by category. Guys, all of my clothes fit in 4 of those cubes. It's so crazy. And then for shoes, I have these little plastic shoe bags from Amazon. Shoes are honestly so dirty and it's just like, I can't just throw them in with my clothes. But I love these. Alright guys, let's do some self-care before bed because we deserve it. Also, we have such a long day ahead of us, so there's nothing like doing a little pampering for yourself before bed. Like any good self-care routine goes, obviously we have to start by taking off our makeup. I mean, you guys know me. The only way that I take off my makeup is with double cleansing, so I'm starting with my favorite double cleanser. The current one I'm using right now is Biodance, and then I'm going in with the Face Shop cleanser. This is gonna get your pores squeaky clean. Like I swear your face is gonna feel so soft and clean after. And after a long day wearing makeup, it just feels so good. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of teeth whitening strips, so I'm gonna brush my teeth first and then I'm gonna put on a face mask. Although I probably should have done this after I showered. I feel like my skin was kind of freaking out and I was like, I just need to give myself a little TLC. After about 20 minutes and I took the mask off, I then took my hair out. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Did a quick little everything shower and then I just went in with my regular nighttime skincare routine. At this point, I could not wait to get in bed, you guys. Like, we have a long day ahead of us. We have so much packing still to do. So good night, ladies, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. That was a quick little 8 hours of sleep. I'm up, I'm energized. I checked into my flight. That's important. We gotta get good seats. There's no time for rest, okay? We've gotta get to work. I'm just putting in some hair oil on my hair. I feel like my hair has been feeling a little dry recently and everything's just a little bit drier on the plane. I'm gonna tie my hair back just because I have a lot to do today, and honestly, hair being in my face is so overstimulating for me. I'm gonna go in with the same foam cleanser that I used last night. Oh my god, it's just so good. And then after, I'm gonna jump into my regular skincare routine and just kind of go through my whole process when it comes to packing skincare and beauty products. Okay guys, let's do some skincare. I'm just gonna do my regular skincare routine, nothing too crazy, but we do want to be really moisturized because flights are dry and I don't like dry skin. Starting off with some lip balm. This is how I make sure I don't forget anything. I'm gonna put everything that I use on the side, so then when I go and pack it, I'm like, it's all right there. Like I use everything, so I'm not gonna accidentally forget stuff. I just started with the Bioma Milky Toner. Love this toner down. If you want hydrating toners, go for Milky Toners. I would also keep in mind what size, like fluid ounces, your products are. I already know I'm not gonna have space in my carry-on bag, so I'm checking all of my skincare. But if you are carrying on your skincare, or honestly just any products, make sure that it's under the amount of fluid ounces that you can bring. My skin has low-key been freaking out recently. This is my best friend. This is the Anua Rice 7 Plus Ceramide Barrier Serum. This always saves my skin barrier. Another Bioma product, this is the Phytomucin Glow Serum. But this same theory that I use to pack my skincare, I also do with makeup. Because every time I'm rushing out of the house, if I'm just randomly grabbing products being like, oh, I need that, I will always forget something. It's either sunscreen or moisturizer or face wash, you know, and that's so annoying. But I promise this hack is gonna save your life. You see the glow that's coming back into my face? Like, we want to be as hydrated as possible for our flight. The moisturizer I used is the Torrid Soothing Cream. Also, can't forget about sunscreen. Using the Naked Sundays Cabana Clear, because you're closer to the sun, especially if you have a window seat and you like to keep your window open, I would highly recommend apply sunscreen. Okay, that hydration, that glow. Guys, we still have to actually like pack all of our stuff and put it into the suitcase. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hungry, so let's go eat some food first. On days like this where I literally only have 24 hours to get ready for a trip, I don't know about you, but I'm too lazy to cook. I'm gonna put you guys on, okay? I literally love Factor so much. Like, I've ordered from them multiple times. So Factor is a meal delivery subscription service. Right now I'm having one of their breakfast meals, and I also got a bunch of juices from them, but their meals are always fresh, never frozen, and it's so easy. They're literally ready in 2 minutes in the microwave. It's so perfect when you're a person that's always on the go. If you're in school, you don't have time before class, or if you get back home from work and you're too tired to cook. This was me eating it last night, because after all that packing, I was like, please spare me. Like, I don't want to cook a meal. I think the best part about Factor is definitely the variety. They just recently doubled their menu to over 80 rotating weekly meals. Like, there's literally everything that you can think of. Seafood, protein, shrimp, salmon, beef fillets, like literally everything. They also have a ton of different cuisines. And as someone who tries to be healthy, I love how their meals are made with real balanced ingredients. Like, they don't have any refined seed oils, no refined sugars, so I feel energized and also amazing after I eat them. If you want clean, easy, and convenient meals, definitely head to factor75.com, or you can click the link below and use my code. It's BabyKelsFB50, 50% off, and you get free breakfast for a year. Okay, I love you guys. Now let's get back to packing. Similar to how I pack my skincare is the same way that I kind of pack my makeup. Luckily, I kind of had to put on makeup anyways because I had some other filming I had to do and I had to run some errands. But if you have time, I really recommend for you to just do your makeup step by step and just either put it off on the side or just pack it into your vanity or makeup bag as you go. This way, you will not forget a single thing. I can't even count the amount of times before I started doing this where I was like, oh my god, yes, I have everything. And then I go and do my makeup and I'm like, oh, okay, so I have foundation, I have concealer, I have cream bronzer, but I have no sponge, no foundation brush, and then I'm like, oh, so with my fingers, I guess? But it happens more frequently than you'd think. You might think you have everything, but I truly find that this is the only way where I will actually remember to bring everything that I own. By the way, I also link everything that I use, so you can also follow that list kind of in the description and kind of tick it off one by one as you pack if you don't have time to kind of just like do your makeup, which I totally understand. It's such an extra step, but I fear I love it and I fear it works. I feel like the art of perfecting a great carry-on bag is not talked about enough. This is literally everything that you need. Some melatonin gummies, especially if you have a long flight, some gum. And then for skincare, I like to bring sunscreen. I also love this little serum mist so I don't have to touch my face. Skin also gets pretty dry, so I love the Medicube mask. A hypochlorous acid spray helps kill off any bacteria. Some moisturizer, and then also face wash in case you want to wash your face when you're on the flight. Obviously a lip balm. Skin gets dry everywhere on the plane, so some lotion and then rollerball perfume. And then hand sanitizer is a must, non-negotiable. Okay, because traveling is nasty. Like, I do not want to get sick. Love to also bring makeup wipes just in case. Say you wore makeup on the flight. Take off your makeup when you're on the flight without having to wash your whole face. Organize all of your cords by putting them into a little pouch. And please get a portable charger if you don't have one. I bring my little wired headphones, an extra pair of socks, and then any type of medication that you might need. I'd love to bring my iPad instead of my laptop. We gotta download those movies, girl. 2 things a girl always needs: a tampon and a hair tie. And that's everything that I like to keep in my carry-on. Don't mind the outfit change, I had to run a few errands and I filmed some makeup videos, but we're back to packing. At this point, my flight was in about, I want to say 5 hours, so time is a little bit tight. I'm packing all of my toiletries and essentials that I need to shower and just kind of unwind. Something that I really like to do is calling the hotel beforehand just to see what they have so that I don't bring extra. Like if they already have toothbrushes and toothpaste and like shampoo and conditioner, then I'm just not going to bring it. I always bring like 7,000 pads and tampons because I do not want to be caught in a situation where I'm like, oh, I need it and I just didn't bring any. I like to bring all my hair tools and just like stuff to do my slick back. Once again, I'll have all the products linked below so you can kind of use that as a list. And then when it comes to packing my actual suitcases, it's kind of like filling in a puzzle. So what I like to do is everything that I cannot afford to lose, I will put on my carry-on. Thankfully, I've never lost luggage before, but I'm so scared that I will. And then I'll just have no outfits because everything's in my check-in bag. So I'll just kind of like shuffle things around, really think about what do I really need and what I might not need as much just in case my luggage gets stuck. Obviously, also make sure that liquid that are over 3.4 ounces go in your check-in bag. I also got 2 air tags and I keep one in my carry-on and then one in my check-in. It's just super helpful to see where my bag is. And now my 2 bags are packed and now we can get to the airport, girl. I know I said we have to rush to go to the airport, but guys, look at those nails. I kind of busted them up while I was packing. Thankfully, earlier I picked up another one of these sets at Ulta. These are my favorite press-ons ever. It's from Glamnetic, and these are honestly like the most natural looking press-ons. Like nail artists will come up to me and be like, where'd you get your nails done? I'll snip off all of the press-ons first, and then I'll go in and kind of just file my nails down. This will just kind of create a really good base for the glue to adhere to. It comes with a little alcohol pad, and then just like wipe all of your fingers with it to remove the oils. This is probably the most important part, but it's really tedious. This is sizing your fingernails. nails. So you want to make sure that the press-on nail that you pick goes sidewall to sidewall so that there's not any spacing. Because if there's spacing, then water and moisture is going to get in, and then your nail is just not going to last as long as it should. When it comes to the glue, I like putting a little bit on my actual nail and then also a little bit in the press-on. And then I just hold the press-on nail on my finger for a little bit. You can just repeat that step for your whole hand. And it just looks so good. And then I will also take the whole pack with me, just in case I need to reapply any of the nails. Okay, so one of my errands earlier was actually getting my toes done. I had to do it, okay? I had to do it. I did a little like Frenchie. Obviously, I used OPI bubble bath. I know you're thinking, how do you even have the time for this? You know, sorry, a girl needs to feel cute. And my toes were looking real crusty. But look at how cute they are now. 10 out of 10, do not regret this at all. I was in such a rush, I didn't even have time to do an outro. But you guys, New York was a blast. Honestly, my packing tips helped so much. Like, I'm so obsessed with all of my outfits. And this was my first time in New York, so I kind of played tourist and explored all of Manhattan. Thank you guys so much for packing with me. And I really hope that some of these tips are gonna help you out when you go on your hot girl vacay. Let me know what other videos you want to see. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye!